welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all the love on the last video, the Black Love tab with me and hubby. So I kind of have a new little setup here, trying to figure something out. So yeah, this video is going to be about questions or topics that you ask before you get married. Before I get into this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, share. And yeah, let's get into it. So the first topic or question you should ask before you get married is kids. Now, not everybody wants kids, so you have to make sure that you and your significant other are on the same page about having children. For example, hubby and I, we talked about having kids, and we both wanted a big family because we both come from big families. I want 4 kids, he's cool with whatever. So that's just something that we talked about. And you gotta make sure that you and your partner are on the same page, or it's just going to cause a lot of resentment, and nobody wants that. Second thing is to talk about beliefs and your values. I strongly believe that you and your significant other have to be equally yoked. So my husband and I were both of Christian faith. Now, you being with somebody that's a different faith might work for you, but for me in my house, it doesn't work. How I grew up, it was something that, you know, was always talked against. But you have to make sure that you and your spouse kind of have a mutual understanding if you guys are of a different faith, because that's going to later lead on to how you're going to raise your children. Because, you know, for example, I'm going to choose the obvious one. Islam faith and Christianity, though they are similar, they are very, very, very different, because some believe that Jesus was a prophet, whereas in Christianity, Jesus is our savior. You know, he's the one that gave us salvation. So you got to make sure that, once again, you're on the same page, or that conflict and that resentment is going to, you know, make your child confused, pretty much. Next thing is to talk about credit and finances. Oh my gosh, nobody wants to be surprised when they go into a marriage and you try to buy a house or a car or anything like that, and you can't because your man or your woman is in there lying about how much credit they got, right? That's not cool. So, you know, everybody has had some type of credit in their lives. And, you know, for my husband and I, you know, for us, it was our student loans. And that's the biggest killer, is student loans. And that's okay, you know, but you want to be upfront with your significant other, like, yo, like, this is what I got, like, you know, let's work towards this. What's plan A, B through Z, you know, on how to up our credit, because we eventually want to get a house, we want to get a car, we want to have a better future for our potential kids. So make sure you talk about credit and your finances, and if you want a shared bank account, separate bank accounts, those things are important, because, you know, you might have an idea and you're set and, you know, on that, but your partner might think, I don't want to have a bank account with you, I want my own money, my own account, and like your significant other could be like, well, why though? You know what I mean? So talk about that. Next thing is likes and dislikes. What does your partner like? What does your partner dislike? For example, my husband knows my order at Chipotle, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A. He knows everything. I know he doesn't like tomatoes. He knows I hate mayonnaise. Just little things like that you should know about your partner, because if you don't know what they like, that's a little weird. Like, why are you with them? You know, like, you gotta know what they like and don't like. It doesn't only have to be about food. It could be just the simplest things. I don't like the cold. I don't like the wind. I don't like snow. None of that. Just simple things like that you should know about your partner. The main thing for me, which is next thing, is past relationships. Now hold on, before y'all come for me. Past relationships are very, very important, because you want to know if your ex, if not your ex, Lord Jesus, if your partner has any crazy exes, because, you know, you got to be ready. If you're in the streets and you see the ex, the next want to come and try to pop off. You got to be ready at all times. Not only that, you know, you want to make sure that you're not projecting what you went through in your past relationships in your new relationships. Like, listen, I was that person. I was making my husband pay for things that he didn't do, and he had to sit down and be like, babe, listen, I'm not your ex, nor will I ever be your ex. You gotta stop, you know, making me pay for what he did to you. And I had to really look at myself introspectively, be like, okay, yes, I'm still hurt from my past, but my husband didn't do that to me. My ex did. He ain't ish. But, you know, that's not my husband's fault. My husband is different. That's why he's my husband. That's why I married him. So you gotta sit down and talk. And if you have to go to therapy, go to therapy. If you want to go to couples therapy, so your SO can know, you know, what it is and how to help you, do so. Do whatever you need to do to make sure that you guys are on one accord and just content with each other and happy with each other, because that's very, very important. You know, breaking those ties are very, very important, because you don't want to project that onto your partner. The next thing, you know, is your dreams and your goals and your values. You know, I know a lot of what my husband wants to do. He has so many business interests, and I appreciate every single one, and I'm his biggest supporter. If you can't be your biggest supporter of your partner, why are you with them? Why are you with them? You know, you gotta be able to support your partner, and if they can't support you, you gotta look at them a little sideways, like, sir or ma'am, why can't you support me the way that I support you? It has to be mutual. And the last and final thing is love languages. Talk about it. This is before even me and my husband were dating. We talked about love languages. We did a little quiz online, and I'll link it down below. We did this little quiz, love languages. I know his, he knows mine, and that is literally the most genius things that we could have ever done, is learn each other's love languages, because it has helped us so much, because I know how to love him. He knows how to love me, and we communicate that. And that's why, you know, people think that we've been married for like 5+ years. It's like, no, we're gonna be married 2 years on the 16th of March. So yeah, guys, it's pretty much, you know, all the topics that you should talk about, questions you should ask before you get married. Marriage is not, you know, all about the wedding and having fun, looking cute. It's just one day. That's the wedding. Marriage is for a lifetime, and we're team no divorce over here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, comment, like, subscribe. You know, comment down below any other topics you guys should talk about before getting married. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Remember, I love you, God love you. See you next time. Peace.